minimum 50 marks come from this topic. 50 marks minimum. They can go up to 70, 80, even 100 marks depending upon the happenings in that year, but minimum 50 marks are guaranteed from this section in GS paper 3. The 2 questions of 15 marks and 2 questions of 10 marks. You will have this thing in your mains exam for sure. So 50 marks is a very great score. Second thing is that this paper helps us to write what? Essay. Becomes the backbone of that essay जिसकी theme security related या sovereignty related या किसी भी चीज के related हो. ठीक, even international relations में we are there to fulfill our national interest, but national interest changes from time to time, but its theme revolves around few basic things, and one of the basic thing is sovereignty, integrity and security of the state. हाँ कि ना, चाहे कोई भी government हो, sovereignty, integrity and security of that state is the prime concern of any national interest, and around which the international relations are carried around. So this is also dependent on this topic of internal security, how we perceive security. What is the definition of terrorism with respect to our paradigm? Terrorism, for example, is a subjective term. इसकी एक single definition नहीं है. Extremism किस चीज को कहते हैं? Militant ideology किसे कहते हैं? Separatist ideology किसे कहते हैं? ठीक है? It's different thing. Militancy is different and terrorism is different. Insurgency is different and separatism is different. Extremism is different. हालांकि they have overlapping things also, but things are different. वो हम जाएंगे deep तो देखेंगे. So this paper will help us definitely in essay. This paper is going to help us in international relations also to understand the basics of how we are having some agreements, some bilateral relations with other countries. Okay. Mostly internal security is the domain of, अगर हम इंडिया की बात करें, it is the domain of MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs. It is the domain of MHA. But if some cross-border thing is also happening, if finance is also happening, so Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Defense, everything gets involved. But main prerogative of internal security of India is the prerogative of MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs. This is the nodal ministry for internal security of India. Okay. All the CAPFs, Central Armed Police Forces, जिसमें आपके ITBP, CRPF और बाकी सारी चीजें आती है, they come under the direct control of MHA. You have another thing which is very important with respect to internal security is that you people as the students of PAPER optional. PAPER optional. This topic is very fruitful for your optional as well. Because as public administration optional, one of the things a public administrator should do or is in your syllabus is financial management, is governance, is digital governance, is transparency, accountability and other things. And most important thing with respect to that public administration is also security. As a public administrator, you have to ensure the security. So this also will help in your optional, in your essay. And especially when you people are from such a state like J&K, where there is a security issue. There is a security issue. ऐसी कोई चीज नहीं है जहां आपका security issue ना हो. J&K में there is a security issue. Then definitely your interview questions will be from this area. Interview questions definitely. If you are from for example from Kerala, from Goa, maybe the interviewer's mind will not go towards this direction of asking you those questions related to internal security. They might ask you something else. But if you are from J&K, if you are from Northeast, or if you are from that areas who have Naxal problem, okay, so then the issue, they will definitely ask these questions regarding internal security. And this is the prime duty of any state to maintain what? Internal security. Security, sovereignty, integrity is the prime duty of any state. The armed forces are made for this purpose only. Law and order, public order, everything culminates to security. And why we want internal security? For peace, for development, for growth. Okay. Let us see what is in our syllabus. This paper comes under what? GS paper 3. We have multiple headings under this. we have one of the topics, development and spread of extremism. Development and spread of extremism. So if we see these things, that there are two keywords in this. Another thing we have financial management, border management, armed forces. ठीक है, बहुत सारी टॉपिक्स है इसके अंदर. We will see cyber security, communication channels, everything डिटेल में देखेंगे. First topic is development and spread of extremism. Issues related to development and spread of extremism. तो we will see definitely what is the definition of extremism and development. बहुत बार पढ़ा है तो इसको फिर से देखेंगे. But the concern is development is related to what? Extremism. If there is issue with development, if there is issue with a section of society is marginalized, a section of society is ostracized, resources are taken away, or resources are given to only one particular community, caste, religion, or regional entity, then there will be extremism, because there is no development. If, for example, fundamental rights are enshrined in the constitution but they are not applicable in a way constitution उनको चाहता है कि ये apply हो, they are not applied. BPSPs are not taken into consideration. Other laws of the parliament, for example, are not implemented in letter and spirit. Resource allocation is done through discrimination based on religion, based on caste, based on other things. When all of these happen, ultimately a particular community feels marginalized. ठीक है? They feel threat to their existence. When threat to their existence is there, because there is no development. It's not only the model of development should be there in a country, it should be even development. It should be equity based development model. Rather, it should be justice based. Rawls' theory of justice, justice based model of development. Amartya Sen's concept of what? Justice. उसके हिसाब से justice based model of development should be there. Then people will not feel what? Marginalized. If people are feeling what? Marginalized, what will happen? They will form ghettos. समझ आ रहा है? Ghettoization will take place, and there they will form some platforms for their needs, for taking the resources from the state. क्योंकि state खुद से नहीं provide कर रहा, then you will go to some extreme steps like protests, बंद, हड़ताल, stone pelting, and even violence. If this is not okay, इनसे भी कुछ नहीं हुआ, then armed conflict will be there. Guns against the state will be taken. ठीक है? अब ये गन किस आइडियोलॉजी के बेस पे है? Is it insurgency? सर वो क्या होता है देखेंगे. Is it militancy? ठीक है? Is it terrorism? टेररिज्म के तरीके से, मिलिटेंसी के तरीके से, या इंसर्जेंसी के तरीके से. अल्टीमेटली अगर हम बैक डाउन जाते हैं, what is there? There is deprivation. When deprivation is there, deprived section अपने आप को collectively arrange करता है, क्योंकि सिंगल इंसान की कोई औकात नहीं है. Why there is deprivation? Because there is marginalization. Why there is marginalization? Because the system, the administrative and political system has failed in terms of effective governance. Good governance नहीं है. Naxal movement basically originated from lack of development. Lack of development. The people in that area were forced to think that they are neglected. Their rights are taken away, their resources are taken away, and state is not paying heed. Then they took the matter in their own hands. So basically, इसमें extremism is there in one form or another form. That is not in your syllabus. Extremism. What is in your syllabus? Spread of extremism. Spread of extremism. ये देखेंगे हम. For example, कहीं पे कुछ radical movement होती है किसी एरिया में, तो then 1 महीना 2 महीना वो चलता है, and state is able to encounter that. That is that topic जिससे आपको सवाल नहीं आएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि that extremist ideology was confined to an area. It had no space and time paradigm. न ये टाइम में बहुत खींचा 10-20 साल, न ये डिस्टेंस में ज्यादा गया. We have to see those things which have spread in terms of time, spread in terms of distance. कहाँ कहाँ तक फैला. और बहुत टाइम तक रहा, दैट टाइप ऑफ एक्सट्रीमिज्म द क्वेश्चंस विल कम, द क्वेश्चंस विल कम। बेसिकली इस टॉपिक के अंदर आपको 3 मेजर टॉपिक्स पढ़ने हैं इस पहले टॉपिक के अंदर, दैट इज लेफ्ट विंग एक्सट्रीमिज्म, नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंसर्जेंसी, J&K militancy. These 3 are the backbone of this first topic, development issues related to development and spread of extremism. Left-wing extremism, northeast insurgency, and J&K militancy. If we see, I'm not able to recall well, but it is like that. Even years, odd years. UPSC has a pattern of asking questions in means every even year. For example, 2018, 20, 22, 24, 26, even year on left-wing extremism. This is 2026. Means is going to happen in the month of September. Okay. Most high probable chances that question will come from left-wing extremism. Okay. Odd year 19, 21, 23, 25, 27. Most probably the question will come from northeast insurgency and J&K militancy पे। अब ये पैटर्न है कि नहीं, बट आई हैव फिगर्ड इट आउट। लीप ईयर, ठीक है, एवरी लीप ईयर दे आस्क क्वेश्चंस ऑन व्हाट J&K militancy. व्हाई दिस इज, इन तीनों में सबसे जो क्रिटिकल इशू है ना इंडिया फेसेस इज J&K militancy, more critical than this and this. But why questions are after what such a long period? Because there is no practical solution to J&K militancy. J&K इशू के रिलेटेड प्रैक्टिकल सोल्यूशन है ही नहीं, ठीक है, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सोल्यूशन है ही नहीं, दिस इज अ पॉलिटिकल थिंग, ठीक है, एंड पॉलिटिक्स में भी इसका सोल्यूशन ना के बराबर है एज ऑफ नाउ। तो दे अवॉइड दोज एरियाज where there is no possible or practical solution for an administrator to give. जो अभी पिछले 30 साल से एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में है, चीफ सेक्रेटरी लेवल पे, ठीक है, कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी लेवल पे, उनके पास भी इसका कोई परफेक्ट सोल्यूशन नहीं है, तो आपसे कैसे एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं? तो इसीलिए दे आर जस्ट सीइंग कि आपको इधर की नॉलेज है कि नहीं है। द प्रैक्टिकल सॉल्यूशंस आर इम्पॉसिबल, बट हियर देयर आर सॉल्यूशंस if implemented in a way they should be implemented, we can have better results on ground. That's why they have the tendency to ask these questions frequently, so that administrators could give their opinions as well. समझ बात? This is the first topic regarding what internal security, और इसमें